Okay, one more. This one's called confidence. I've never been a super outgoing person, unless there's alcohol involved. The downward spiral of my confidence level over the past several years was easy to overlook. Maybe I thought it was part of me getting older, or it's just the way I am. But looking back, I've realized that there are comments that have negatively influenced the way I conduct myself. It almost makes me angry, not even at the person causing it, but at myself. How could I be so easily put down? Why do I let it affect me so much? And what makes me decide that it's okay to continue putting up with such destruction? Of course, I don't think it was intentional. And anytime I've even slightly suggested this theory, my ideas have been shot down and made to sound ridiculous. Red flag! Am I insane? Do I really take things so extremely personal and have such prideful nature that I can't even laugh at myself from time to time? Or are the words being thrown in my face truly detrimental to my confidence? When I feel overwhelmed or exhausted by a situation, I usually try to take a step back and see it from a different point of view. Get a look at the whole picture instead of just the pixel I seem to be stuck in at the moment. In physical situations, it's a much easier task. Trying to grasp all the details of an emotional overload is much more complicated. How do you know if what you're feeling or thinking is valid? Everyone you talk to may have a different opinion, and most likely none of them really know the whole story, no matter how much you've shared. There's always the unspoken moments of misery that stand between you and your happiness. Things you can't really explain. But then comes the chicken or the egg situation. Is my insecure behavior a product of the cruel words, or was I already like that, and the words just simply a harsh version of the truth? Who can know? It's difficult to see the differences between just growing up or becoming someone you're not. Because after all, growing up does change us. We just don't know what kind of people we would be without these certain influences in our life. Either way, the feeling of being torn down by someone who is supposed to build you up and support you is the most devastating. I sometimes feel as though I have no one on my side, even though there are many people that surround me with love. The fact that it's also underhanded and sneaky makes it even worse. I honestly feel like a crazy person with all these absurd thoughts running circles in my head. So what do I do now? How do I fix such a twisted mess? Is it really that bad, or am I just being overly sensitive? There are black and white rules on physical actions: don't steal, don't kill, etc. But nothing tells you how to feel or what to think. We shouldn't be selfish, but we still need to take care of ourselves. Support and nurture others, but at what cost? When is it too much? Holy shit. Now that I'm out and, I've learned to heal from a lot of that stuff and sort through all the chaos that was in my head, confidence is like my number one drug. I am obsessed. I still have huge insecurities sometimes, but I just want to conquer everything. And it's such a great feeling. I wonder if I would have always been that person, or if I'm so addicted to confidence now because I was so low at that point. I work construction now, and I love it. Getting out there and doing big things. I'm sure I would have in some way been this person, just maybe the confidence factor wouldn't have been as big of a deal to me because I wouldn't have ever had to be without it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but